Live. You're watching Today in LA.
This is the time of year where people tend to gain weight because you're going out and you're doing all the holiday action. But we're here to help. We want to make sure you don't gain weight right now. And for that, we bring in Robert Ferguson. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm looking at your book right here, Diet Free for Life. That's your motto. You're saying dieting is bad, but you just have it's about living healthy all the time. And that's really what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, nobody likes to diet, right? If you look at the first three letters, we got die, and that's not a good thing.
You know what? That's going to stay in my head. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so no more negatives that are associated with traditional dieting. The goal here is to learn how to eat the foods that you love, right? Even during the holidays, and keep your waistline in check. And we can do that really, really easy. It's not hard.
All right, so you've narrowed it down to 5 ways to, especially during the holidays. This is a lifestyle thing, but during the holidays, to just be aware of. And number 1, you were talking about eating breakfast. We've heard this before. You say if you eat breakfast throughout the day, you're not going to be hungry, which sets the right tone.
Well, breakfast basically throws your metabolism on the fast track. So just by eating breakfast, you actually burn more calories. I mean, literally. So eat breakfast, and it'll help you reduce your waistline instead of adding inches to your waistline. Okay,
let's really quickly, what's the perfect breakfast? Because when you say breakfast, you're not talking about, you know, we got to give you a Cliff Notes version, best breakfast.
Well, you know, it depends on where you're from or where you're at. So if I was in Atlanta.
California. No, we are here in Los Angeles.
Well, it could be grits, or it could be oatmeal, or it could be cream and wheat. So you have your hot cereal or your cold cereal.
Okay.
And then you add a little protein to that and you're good.
All right, number 2, keep hydrated.
Yes.
Water all day long, because sometimes if you're thirsty, you think you're hungry.
Right, and during the holiday season, it tends to be a little colder, so we don't drink as much water. But you want to drink water because that's a big part of your metabolism. And you'll know if you've drank enough because your urine will be closer to clear instead of yellow.
All right, number 3, eat all day long. Now, again, we got to explain this. Go ahead, Robert.
Well, you want to what I call nest or nibble. So that means a nest is when you're eating your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. So you want to do that each and every day, and then nibble in between, which is a snack. So by doing that, you maximize what we call the thermic effect of food. You burn more calories actually eating. So on that holiday morning, right, when you wake up, you want to eat and then eat 2 to 3 hours later, eat again, and then eat all the way up and enjoy the festivities. And I promise.
What do you promise?
You won't gain weight.
All right. We like those kinds of promises.
Yes.
So you're saying build your meals based on protein. That's our number 4. Protein meaning chicken, fish, lean protein.
Exactly. Unless you're vegetarian, then you go with tofu or tempeh or some type of meatless product, right? That's totally up to the individual. But build around protein. So choose your protein and then add to the plate. So if I went with turkey, for instance, then I would have my mashed potatoes, and then I would have my, for me personally, collard greens, or it could be asparagus. And then I built a meal. And guess what? That seals the deal.
I gotta tell you, Robert, for many years I did the opposite. I love bread. I love carbohydrates.
And I used to start there.
That's where I used to start. And then I've changed that because I find that I'm not as hungry if I'm eating a lot of protein and eating all day long, but just not too much. Number 5, you're saying, okay, alcohol is
Here
part
we go.
You know where I'm going with this. Alcohol is always part of the holidays, at least the parties. It seems like that's the case. You're saying make sure that you're eating and drinking, which, again, you have to explain.
Well, see, I do this seminar called Wine, Chocolate, and Weight Loss. So right there, I got your attention, right?
Yes, I'm there.
So the goal is if you're going to enjoy wine or some type of alcoholic beverage, make sure you're consuming it with a meal or a snack. That will actually help you not gain weight, but yet keep your body in fat-burning mode. So with your wine, have your cheese, your chocolate, or a meal. And there are studies that demonstrate that women who actually drink wine with their meal are more likely to lose weight compared to women who don't.
Robert Ferguson, we love having you here.
All right. Hey.
Hey, author of Diet Free for Life. And you know what? Diet Free is really the way to go. It really is.
100%.
So we appreciate your time. Thank you. Of course, you get more on this on our website, NBCLA.com. Ted, I'm going to send it over to you.
Good stuff, Andy. Thank you very much.